So there are quite a few bows that you can choose from in Elden Ring. Specifically, there are 5 light bows, 7 long bows, and 4 great bows, totaling out to 16 weapons. And today I'm going to test all of them out while turning this game into a third-person shooter in the process. And in case you are curious, no, I will not be showcasing crossbows or ballistas today. Those weapons sort of operate differently, so I'm saving them for a future video. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. And getting things started with the light bows, here I have the Shortbow with Barrage. And I have fletched bone arrows as well as Stormwing bone arrows to pair with it. And a couple things right off the bat that I feel I should let you know. So bows do not have a massive Ash of War selection. However, all these Ashes of War are fun in their own right. And as far as affinities go, you can only have standard affinity on a bow. And that is because you get your different damage types as well as your status effects from the arrows that you use, not the bow that you wield. And getting a look at the light bow moveset, these things fire very, very quickly. You can jumping attack, you can rolling attack, you can even backstep attack. And specifically with light bows, if you do a jump shot and then a normal shot right as you land, you get a very quick 1-2. And as for the Ash of War Barrage, you hold down your Ash of War button, choose light attack or heavy attack, you know, whichever arrow you want to fire, and you can just rapid fire. And as long as you have stamina and FP, you can just keep doing it. God, look at that damage just stack up on that shield, baby. Raya the Scout. What is up? I like the build. I love it. A nice cosplay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they have a bow too. Nice. I like it. Wait, is that thing unupgraded? Wait. Oh no, they're out of arrows. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry, Raya. I'm almost debating on having a melee weapon so I don't just have to spam arrows this entire video. Good fight, Raya. But yeah, that was the Shortbow with Barrage. The damage was not great by any means, even against somebody with low physical damage negation. I mean, that sort of is to be expected because this is the Shortbow. It is like the most basic light bow you can possibly use. I do think that Barrage is an amazing Ash of War. It's a lot of fun, and in PvP specifically, it can be very effective depending on your matchup. And if you chose the Bandit class right off the bat, you get the Shortbow. Otherwise, you will need to buy it for 600 runes from the Nomadic Merchant southeast of Coastal Cave. And moving on to light bow number 2, here I have the Composite Bow with Mighty Shot. And the arrows that I'm going to be using are Fire Bone arrows and Magic Bone arrows. And I can't remember if I said this already, but fletched arrows actually go further than normal arrows. And if I'm not mistaken, a little better accuracy too, but just the same damage. Oh yeah, and if you hold down your power stance attack button with a bow, you can ADS. I probably should have mentioned that. But then Mighty Shot, similar to Barrage, you just hold down your Ash of War button, use your light attack or heavy attack, depending on what arrow you want to use, and you will indeed get a Mighty Shot. It does really solid damage, and I gotta say, hitting a nice Mighty Shot is just one of Elden Ring's greatest joys. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to land Mighty Shot unless I free aim it. Because in duels, people are definitely just going to backstab me. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Who is this? Armored Caveman. What is good? How you doing? Alright, are you going to allow me to hit Mighty Shot on you, friend? Yeah, see, he definitely just went for the backstab right there. Ow. I can't even stagger him with a light bow. Oh god. This is rough. I knew it. I literally knew it. I knew I was gonna get backstabbed off a Mighty Shot. Good fight. I swear, dude, these duels are making it abundantly clear that light bows are not meant to be main weapons, especially whenever you throw on Mighty Shot. Mighty Shot is definitely more handy in invasions and PvE. And as for the composite bow itself, I mean, it's not bad. It is good for dex builds because it does have some of the best dex scaling when it comes to the light bows. And you can actually buy the composite bow from the nomadic merchant in Liurnia of the Lakes near Bellum Church for 3,500 runes. Anyways, moving on to light bow number 3, here I have the Red Branch Shortbow with Sky Shot, and for this one I'm going to be using lightning bone arrows, but then Sky Shot, which is one of my favorite PvE Ashes Award just because it gets you headshots and it's kind of funny. However, it will really only work on stationary targets. If your opponent is moving, it's basically impossible to hit. But as you can see, some decent damage there from this light bow. Look at that. Oh god, it's a fight. Oh, and I know damn well that I am not going to hit this Asher War either. This is definitely harder to land than Mighty Shot. All right, who is this? Greaterus Reyes. Hello? Sky Shot. Sky Shot. Sky Shot. Aww. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that massive damage. 166. That is so bad. Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Good fight. Okay, it's starting to become a lot more clear to me what light bows are about. See, as long as you can land headshots, light bows really don't do bad damage, but if your opponent has any sort of armor, you are just going to tickle them, and that's it. As for the Red Branch Shortbow and Sky Shot, I think Sky Shot is a meme in PvP. It is funny to use in PvE, and I mean, this bow is basically the exact same as the last two bows that we've used, so yeah, nothing really special here besides the look. And it's funny because this weapon actually has a 4% chance to drop from pages and high pages, despite the fact that the page enemies wield crossbows. FromSoft, make it make sense. Moving on to light bow number 4, here I have the Misbegotten Bow with Enchanted Shot. And the arrows that I'm going with are Shatter Shard arrows. Oh, hello, buddy. My god, look at him run. Jesus, dude. Relax. And the Misbegotten Bow, when compared to the other light bows, actually has a harder range drop-off. But to kind of outweigh that, you get increased damage. And then you have Enchanted Shot, which will track whoever you shoot it at. Now, let's see if I can get a better example of that. See how it just goes straight to them? But it's cool though, because you literally bend your arrow like Beckham, making it a lot easier to hit targets, as well as I think giving you a lot of increased range, which of course is very useful for this light bow specifically. And you know what? I think I'm gonna actually swap out one of these arrows, because if I'm not mistaken, Shatter Shard arrows are only actually good for luring enemies. So let's get some cold bones in the mix. Akira, what is good? All right, Enchanted Shot. Damn it. Wait, is he heavy loading? There we go, baby. Oh no. Oh man, good fight, Akira. I feel like them heavy loading there is ultimately what led to their demise. Hey, I gotta say though, out of all the light bows so far, I think this one is my favorite. Sadly, I did not hit Enchanted Shot though. However, if your opponent is like a medium to far distance away from you and they're trying to like strafe your arrows, Enchanted Shot can be really, really good. Definitely easier to hit than Mighty Shot and Sky Shot. And this weapon has a 2% chance to drop from the Winged Misbegotten at Castle Morn, as well as the Misbegotten that is just north of the Haligtree Town Plaza side of Grace. And for the 5th bow of the day and the final light bow, here I have the Harp Bow. This is actually the only enchanted light bow in the game. The Ash Award that you get is Barrage, which frankly is just the best Ash Award to use when it comes to light bows. And the arrows that I'm running are the fletched rainbow stone arrows because, well, I mean, I don't know. They look cool. And this weapon's name is the Harp Bow, and it does indeed live up to that name because if you use Barrage, you can actually just play music while sniping somebody. And you might be thinking that I should have went with Dex instead of Strength, and technically you are right. However, if I went with 60 Dex and 20 Strength, the difference in damage is literally 3. Alright, who am I gonna play the sweet song of death? Mad Hollow, what is up? How you doing? Look at those rainbow stones, baby. Hold on, how much damage am I gonna... 111? Huh. Wow, this is bad. Oh my god, dude, you're glowing. It's a rave. Okay, his character looks so trippy right now. Oh, whoa. Good fight. Hey, there we go. What a nice guy. But overall, the Harp Bow is ass. Like, it's garbage. It's a terrible weapon. Again, if you want to play music while you porcupine somebody, be my guest. But you're better off going with literally any other light bow. And this weapon can be acquired by solving the Champion's Song painting found in the Shaded Castle. All in all, I do believe that light bows are good and useful. I think they are better used as secondaries though, not as your main weapon. And if you're just looking to use a bow where you can also be hypermobile at the same time, I say look no further than the light bow class. But now, of course, it is time to move on to the longbows, or just bows, or normal bows, whatever you want to call them. The first one that I'm using is the longbow with a rain of arrows. As for the arrows that I am using, I'm going with Stormwing bone arrows and Halig bone arrows. And some differences between the normal bows and the light bows is the fact that you're not as swift when firing these weapons, which should be expected. Like, you don't really get the smooth rolling attack or the backstep attack or anything like that. You can't do a jump shot, then come down and immediately shoot again. I know it's kinda lame. But of course, the trade-off is the damage and the range. Oh, and rain of arrows, which I didn't get to show off with the light bows, but it's exactly how it sounds. You shoot the arrows up, and they come raining down. I can already tell how hard this is gonna be, so I need to get in every shot I can get. A little bit laggy. Not too bad, though. Okay, so we're looking at like 200 damage. I mean, that's still not much better than just the light bows, so I don't know. Okay, there's 238. And this isn't even against great armor or anything like that. Okay, can we hit rain of arrows, though? Oh, damn it. Close. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't get it off. That sucks. Thought I did. Oh, damn. GG. But yeah, the longbow really doesn't impress me, and I can tell you right off the bat, yes, this is definitely harder to use in duels than a light bow. And I'm also having a hard time figuring out exactly where these weapons are going to lie in terms of PvP. Are they for invasions? Are they for duels? Like, what's the deal? But no, overall, the longbow is kind of dookie. And if you choose the samurai class, you get the longbow right off the bat. Otherwise, it can be purchased from the Twin Maiden Husks at the Round Table Hold for 1200 runes. Next up, here I have what is one of the sleeker bows out there. This is the Albinauric Bow, and I am using Enchanted Shot for my Ash of War. And as for the actual arrows I'm using, I am rolling with Dwelling arrows. And I mean, outside of its cool design, it doesn't really have anything else that's super special about it. Well, it does in fact have one of the higher damage stats of the bows. Outside of that though, the main draw of this weapon has to be the look. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of the Ebony Bow from Skyrim. Am I even gonna be able to win a single duel with a longbow? I'm honestly sketched out. Okay, 175. A wonderful trade. Oh, what the? That caught me way off guard. I'm not gonna lie. You never see anybody use that spell. Oh! Oh my god, I can't believe I managed to roll out of that. Oh, let's go, baby. That enchanted shot is nice. Really, bro? Well, it ended in a tie, because this guy felt the need to heal halfway through the fight. I consider that a win in my book. GG though. Now the damage that I was getting out of these dwelling arrows on this bow wasn't insane or anything, but I definitely think that enchanted shot is good in duels. And overall, I felt way more comfortable in that fight than I did in the first fight with the longbow. So I think I'm starting to get a proper feel. And the Albinauric Bow has a 4% chance to drop from Albinauric archers. And all of their items can be farmed between the Inner Consecrated Snowfield side of Grace and the Ordina Liturgical Town side of Grace. Now, if you want to use a longbow, but still move around like you are using a light bow, then this next bow in my hands is the bow for you. This is the Black Bow, and the Ash of War that you are stuck with is Barrage, which is definitely not a bad thing. As for the arrows that I'm running, I am going with Rotbone arrows, which do 50 Scarlet Rot build up a hit. But yeah, this is a longbow, and as you can see, you can jump, shoot, land, shoot again, just like, oh, ew, it's one of these things. What are these things even called? And I feel like most of the time whenever you see somebody using a bow in PvP, it's this one. And you'll probably see people using it with sleep arrows, which is really, really obnoxious because sleep arrows, for some reason, do 84 sleep build up a hit, as opposed to cold bone arrows that do 60, blood bone arrows that do 55, and rot bones that do 50. Like, what is the reasoning for this? Here, you know what? I'm gonna do one fight, and I'm just gonna show you how stupid this combo is. Like, if there is any sort of latency, I'm going to proc sleep on Comedy here in no time at all. Oh, wait. Oops. I was using my rod arrows. Oopsies. Just look at that. Isn't that stupid? And it's funny because this guy's using a St. Trina's torch. Hey, close fight, man. GG. Honestly, I feel like I can kind of leave it at that for the Black Bow, because, hey, he was using sleep too. It didn't feel too cheese. And I think there is a case for the black bow being the best bow in the entire game. It's a light bow and a long bow all in one. It is the perfect mixture. You definitely want to go get this bow. And it is found on a corpse that is on a rooftop in Lindell Royal Capital. So just to start at the Avenue balcony side of Grace, drop down these stairs right here, go out the door and to the right, and you are actually able to jump up onto here, go around the outside, get on this rooftop, and go ahead and jump across to this roof, and you will find the black bow. Now, if you are looking at bows in terms of aesthetics, I think that this next one definitely takes the cake. This is the pulley bow, and you are only allowed to use Mighty Shot on this weapon. And the pulley bow is not only unique in the way it looks, but it also has the highest range value out of any normal bow. As you can see, their range values are all at 50, and the pulley bow gets 55. Stay still. Stay still. Okay, I'm ass. Okay, who is this? Red Mage. Hello. Bang. 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 Are you good? Hello? Red Mage? Oh, God. Okay, he has a bow. Nice. Oh, no, he has the sleep bolts. Yo. Listen, bro, if you're going sleep bolts, I gotta go sleep arrows. Oh, wait, he switched. Okay, wait. Now I kind of feel bad. Okay, now he's back to the sleep bolts. There is so much confusion in this fight right now. Okay, I feel like he's close to rot. He's gotta be. He has to be so close. How is he not procced? Is that it? It still didn't proc? Oh my lord. How many arrows have I hit this guy with? Hey, wonderful fight, man. Oh wait, I'm out of arrows. Just kidding. You know, it's always a pleasure to see people mirror match you whenever you're using something strange or weird like a bow or a crossbow. Anyways, the pulley bow is awesome. I love its look. You're going to get increased range on it compared to other bows, so there's not going to be any complaints from me here. And the pulley bow is found on a corpse that is on top of a siege tower on Mount Gelmir. It is just north of the Gelmir Heroes Grave side of Grace. And in this siege tower, there will be 3 sets of ladders that you need to climb up. And once you are at the top, the pulley bow is yours. Moving on to bow number... I don't even know what number we're on. Here I have the horn bow, and the Asher War that I am going with is Rain of Arrows. And as you may notice, you do get intelligence scaling on this weapon, which means that magic arrows like dwelling arrows and cold bone arrows are going to do more damage with this bow. It can also be buffed by things like Terra Magica and stuff like that. However, the improvement that you get from that intelligence scaling really isn't that massive. Talon, hello. What is up? Let's see how this goes. I have not had any luck hitting Rain of Arrows so far. Oh man. What is that damage? Should I be going full intelligence? I feel like full intelligence with the use of magic buffs is definitely the way to go. Damn it. So close. How did none of those hit? That's so sad. Damn it, Callan. Oh god. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh, and that's death. Okay, I think Rain of Arrows on normal bows is just awful. At least that is in PvP. Let's see what it can do against Placidusax. Honestly, that's not even terrible damage. I was expecting less. I think with some buffs, you could do some really solid things with this bow for sure. So yeah, Rain of Arrows, definitely a PvE Ash of War, and it's especially good for big boys. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh shit. But yeah, the Horn Bow I think is a cool addition to the bows. If you want a bow for your intelligence build, by all means, go get this thing. And it is found on a corpse near the Siofra Riverbank site of Grace, under a set of stairs. Up next, here we have yet another unique bow, and it is called the Serpent Bow. It is a somber weapon, so you are stuck with Mighty Shot. And as you can see, you get descaling in Strength, Dex, and Arcane. However, the Arcane scaling on this weapon does not increase the physical damage, but it will increase the buildup of Poison Arrows, Sleep Arrows, and Bleed Arrows. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and swap out the normal poison arrows for some bloodbone arrows. And going into this fight here, I'm not really expecting to get any damage or let alone win. I'm really just interested to see how quickly we can proc poison. I hit him. Let's go. Okay, that's one. Okay, wait, did we just poison him in 2 arrows? No way. So this bow is actually just legit for arcane builds. I love it. I honestly love it. Okay, this is dumb. I don't have a melee weapon, so I can't really stagger him out of that. I guess I could just run him out of magic, yeah? Well, so much for that. Okay, regardless though, that guy had some insane armor on, and we procced poison in what I think was only 2 arrows. Just imagine if you could have barrage on this thing though. It would probably be the nastiest bow. And the Serpent Bow is found by a pool of rot that you will come across if you venture through the abandoned cave located in Caelid. And last but certainly not least for the normal bows, here I have the Erdtree Bow. The Ash of War that you get is Mighty Shot, and the arrows that I'm using are Golden Arrows and Haligbone Arrows. And this bow does indeed scale all arrow damage with Faith. Hey, and I gotta say, the golden arrows do look super, super sweet. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I feel like I'm starting to lose it a little bit. All these bows and arrows are getting to my head. Anyway, let's see what kind of damage we can get out of this thing. Nito. Hello, Nito. I see a crossbow. I bet that has sleep bolts in it. In fact, that definitely has sleep bolts in it. No? Normal bolts? Oh, you Chad. You are so based, my friend. Oh, explosive bolts. Okay. Oh. Big headshot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sweating right now. Ooh, good fight, Nito. Honestly, the Erdtree Bow, I like it. Whenever you pair it up with the golden arrows, definitely good. I think for an elemental bow, you know, it serves its purpose. If you need a bow for a faith build, here you go. And the Erdtree Bow is found in a chest on the 2nd floor of the Erdtree Sanctuary. So I gotta say that FromSoft, it definitely killed it whenever it comes to the 7 normal bows. But of course, we have the 4 great bows to get to now, so let me get equipped. Now, the best way that I can describe great bows to you is they are big bows that shoot big arrows. The first one I'm using is the Great Bow. The Ash of War that I am using is Through and Through, which is specific to Great Bows. And the arrows that I'm using are Fletched Bone Great Arrows and Normal Great Arrows. And something that I do find very sad is the fact that Great Bows do not have more Ashes of War. The only 2 that you get are Through and Through and Rain of Arrows. But you'll see in a little bit that Rain of Arrows is insanely strong on Great Bows. But of course, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Getting a look at the firing speed, I mean, it was to be expected, right? It is slow, But trust me, these arrows are going to pack a big punch. Let's see, can I hit one of them from all the way over here? Oh man, I'm gonna have to aim up further than that. Oh my, oh, did you see that? I actually just sniped him. Oh, I think I ended him. Oh, and then here is what through and through looks like. Oh my god. And I'm really hoping that I get some good spawns in these invasions, because if I just spawn in the middle of 3 people, let's say in Liurnia of the Lakes, like what am I going to be able to do? Oh, and look, I'm in Liurnia of the Lakes. This is just wonderful. Okay. Not exactly where I want to be, but where are my opponents? Oh, I see him. All right, this is going to be interesting. Okay, 404. Not bad. Wait. Oh, okay. For a sec, I thought that the summon died. Oh, okay. Nice. Little through and through. Oh, yeah. Hey, this is not good, though. Get some poison boluses going. Oh, damn it. That's rough. Oh, nice. Okay. Hold on, though. Play it safe here. I mean, if I want to win this invasion, I might actually have to bring out a melee weapon. Okay, now they're running away from me. Screw it, I gotta end this. So I have a non-infused... Okay, there's that summon down. But yeah, I just have this non-infused Uchigatana because this invasion has been going on for way too long. Yep. Yep. Hey, GG, guys. Okay, I am sort of sad that I had to bring out a melee weapon, but there was no way I was going to finish that invasion with just the Greatbow. Regardless, though, this thing was doing solid damage. Through and through is not necessarily an easy Ash of War to hit. It kind of just feels like the Greatbow version of Mighty Shot. Oh, yeah, and through can go through multiple enemies. I forgot to mention that. And the Greatbow has a 4% chance to drop from the knight enemies that wield it. There's one that drops it in Fort Gale, and there is another one that's easy to farm near the Altus Highway Junction side of Grace. And for Greatbow number 2, here I have the Golem Greatbow. This is a somber weapon, so you are stuck with through and through for your Ash of War. You get C scaling in strength and D in dex. And the arrows that I'm using are the Golem's Great Arrows and the Golem's Magic Arrows. And Golem Great Arrows actually have a storm effect, so whenever they hit something, you get a little AoE. And I don't actually think I've used the magic versions. Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. Ooh, we're in Farum, dude. This is perfect. I am kind of sketched, though, about this area up here. Oh, wait, I think this is good. I think I have high ground. Is there a way I can, like, inch my way across there? No? Oh, my God! I was hoping that whenever he fell, it would do enough fall damage. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the range on this dude! This is insane! If I could snipe one of them off of like one of these cliffs or something, that would be amazing. And these guys are just moving right now. They are not slowing down at all. They're definitely gonna be on this lift right here. No? Okay. Oh, wait. They're gonna be right up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good. Ooh, ooh. Hold on a second. We might have a chance here. Yes, Draconic Tree Sentinel. Hey, buddy, you want to take care of these guys right here? You want to help me out? Oh, man, I love this. I feel like we've gotten a solid idea of how much damage this does. I mean, 505 on pretty much each arrow. The AoE is good. I honestly feel bad for what I'm doing to these poor guys right now. Now, what about this host? Come on, buddy. Come fight me. Oh, oh my god, he's almost dead. Was that a headshot? If he walks up these stairs, I can probably knock him off. Oh no. I'm such an idiot. But no, Golem Greatbow I think is in the upper echelon of the bows. It's very, very strong. Definitely great for all of you strength lovers out there. And the Golem Greatbow does need to be farmed, and it actually has 2 separate drop rates. It has a drop rate of 10% from the respawning golems that wield it, but it's only a 5% chance from the non-respawning golems. And definitely the best place to farm for it is the Altus Plateau side of the Grand Lift of Dectus. As you can see, there are 2 golems here, one wielding the halberd, and on the other side of him is the one wielding the bow. Both are very, very easy to farm, and they do respawn, so you will get the bow in no time. For Greatbow number 3, and what is the second to last bow of this video, here I have the Erdtree Greatbow, and I'm pairing it with Golden Great Arrows. And like the Golem Greatbow, this is a somber weapon, so you cannot change the Ash of War, and the Ash of War that you are stuck with is through and through. And this does work exactly like the Erdtree Bow, where it does scale all arrow damage with Faith. Anyway, let's see where we spawned. Village Windmill Pasture, okay. And I do think that we will be able to get the jump. I wonder if they're fighting the Godskin Apostle that's up here. Can I intervene on that boss fight? Since there's no fog wall or anything like that? Hey. Oh, hello. What's up? Okay, the damage really is not that good with full faith. I mean, holy damage in general just isn't amazing. Okay, this is so stupid though. Oh, wow, that actually did quite a bit of damage. Okay. Was that a headshot too? That had to have been. Ooh, what a snipe. Are they really running away right now? I have a Greatbow. Guys, a Greatbow. Oh, I see. You guys are fighting the Godskin Apostle. Is there any way that I can help them out with this? Is that possible? Like, I'm really not sure what to do. I mean, I guess I could just watch them wreck this guy. But I mean, all I really gotta say about the Erdtree Greatbow is if you need a Faith Greatbow, then use it, but it's not necessarily a bow I would say you need to go get, and you actually get the Erdtree Greatbow from destroying the Chariot in Fringefolk Hero's grave. And now for the 16th and final bow of the day, here I have the Lion Greatbow with its unique Ash of War, Radahn's Rain. And of course, for my great arrows, I gotta use the Radahn Spears. And Radahn's Rain acts the exact same as Rain of Arrows, except whenever you use Radahn Spears, the power is boosted. And something very devious that you can do in Invasions is use this with Golem Great Arrows. And remember how I mentioned that Storm AoE effect whenever these arrows hit a surface? Well, oh, oops, wrong arrow. Well, these arrows have the exact same effect when used with Rain of Arrows or Radahn's Rain. And I swear every time I pick up this bow, it just takes me back to the first build video I ever did, which was the Radahn build. And that's really where this channel started. So this weapon definitely holds a special place in my heart. Oh boy, a hunter? Oh man. I see them moving up the hill over there. Hello, hunter. That damage is so nuts. Yes, he fell for the bait. It's such a goofy weapon, but actually effective. Oh, God. Okay, here comes another person. All right, I'm bringing these boys all the way up here. All the way up to the Guardian's Garrison, baby. Okay, so I am officially out of FP, so there's really not a lot I can do in terms of the Ash of War. Okay, I think you guys get the idea. Let me just switch to a melee weapon. Wait, was that a Cold Lance? I could do this. Oh wait, that was the host? Look at all my homies coming to help me out. But yeah, that was the Lion Greatbow in all of its red mane glory. I would highly recommend this weapon. Like, if you were to ask me, Monk, what bow should I go get right now? I would tell you the Lion Greatbow 10 times out of 10. And all you got to do to get this weapon is trade the Remembrance of the Star Scourge that you get from defeating Radahn. Just trade that with Enya at the Round Table Hold. You'll have a choice between his swords and his bow. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Those were the bows of Elden Ring. Of course, we still have the crossbows and the ballistas, which will get their own video. But I gotta say, this was a lot of fun. It felt like I was playing an entirely different game during this whole recording session. And I wasn't fully educated on bows before this, so it was really interesting to learn about them. Hopefully you guys learned something as well. Feel free to comment what your favorite or least favorite bow is down below. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to show some support, make sure you smash that like. And if you want to see more content in the future, you can press that subscribe and that noti bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.